In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, dear friends and fellows, how to be a great human being? Do you want to be one? Do you want to become a great human being? Who else don't? Who else don't? Everyone else does want to become a great human being. But obviously, there is a price to pay for it. There is a price to pay for it, as there is nothing free of cost here in this world. Everything else has to be paid. And as for the greatness is concerned, this too does have a price to pay. Otherwise, it is not going to be achieved at all. What is the price, by the way? I am going to talk about the minimum price of it, and obviously not the maximum of it. I am going to pay the minimum price of it and not the maximum of it. What is this, by the way? The minimum price to become a great human being. First of all, we must be honest. We must be honest. Always speak the truth. Never tries to snatch what is not yours, what belongs to someone else. Don't even think of it. Not to talk of doing. Don't even think of it. Number one, honesty also includes that if at all two people are in conflict with each other, if at all two people are in conflict with each other, and we do know who is right, who is not right, who is right, who is wrong, then we must take sides with the one who is right. Don't support the dishonest people. Somebody who is committing a dishonesty somewhere else, never support them. Rather, do support the one who is right, at least a morally support, moral support. At least a moral support should be provided to someone else who is on the right, and not to support the one who is not right, who is dishonest, who is committing a dishonesty here. This is what I mean by being honest. First of all, we need to become an honest human being. And after the honesty, it is the it is a bit of generosity. It is a bit of kindness. A bit of kindness, a bit of generosity. I'm not talking about an absolute one or even a huge one. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a bit of kind heartedness, a bit of generosity. Then, if at all there is somebody who is in trouble and you can help them out easily without putting yourself into the much of difficulty, do that. Consider it as an opportunity. Consider it as an opportunity to somehow deliver what you ought to. Consider it an opportunity to become a responsible human being. So, the three of these qualities If at all we do succeed in creating in ourselves, let me tell you that we have achieved and attained the minimum of greatness, have entered into the circle of those who are great. There is a prophetic saying that if at all you do see an injustice, someone else is being victimized, stop them by the force. If you don't have the ability to do that, stop them by your tongue. Try to stop with your tongue. And even if you are not capable of it, feel bad in your heart. This is the general meaning of that prophetic saying. Not the very exact words, maybe I'm not using the exact words, but the meanings are the same. So, I think having these qualities, though it does take a bit of sacrifice, and without sacrifice it cannot be attained, but it is not a gargantuan task. It is not something which is impossibly difficult. It can be done. It can be done. If at all we are committed, if at all our priority is to become a great human being, the world might not recognize you as a great human being. The people around you might not recognize you as a great human being. But as a matter of fact, you are. As a matter of fact, you are a great human being. By the way, if the whole of the world does recognizes you as a great human being, but in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, someone else fails and is declared as a bad person. So, what is the use of this recognition which has been attained from the whole of the world, even? So, I think to become a great human being, obviously, it need a bit of sacrifice. A price has to be paid, and nothing here in this world is free of any price. Everything else does have a price, and this too does have a price as well. But it is not impossibly difficult. It is not a rocket science at all. So, let's try to be one. Thank you.